Ooh. Coming from out of the woodwork. Blessings, y'all. How are y'all handling the pre-eclipse energies? Not necessarily about to talk about that, but matter of fact, been reading my book, been reading my what is that? I was gonna say, Cosmic Memory by Rudolf Steiner. Cool little book. Blessings, y'all. Blessings. Matter of fact, working with this ocean jasper, ancestors been speaking, realizing, our growth is just about realizing that we're constantly changing and constantly shifting, like moving into new spaces. That's what incarnation is incarnating into a new space. Reincarnation is going back into the same space. But let's see if I got anything to share from my little list. That's how I do my list. I write them down on receipts to just have them quickly. Matter of fact, what's up, y'all? I see y'all coming in. Ray of Love, blessings, Pashal, peace. Heyoka Wanderer, blessings, Kimberly Flores, Vanessa Coach, RDLS 92. And matter of fact, got one more piece left. It's the adjustable with the clamp. Larva Kite. She might not show good. Larva Kite, Lapis Lazuli, and what it is, fossilized coral. Yeah, right now, again, we got a lot of little downloads coming through, remembering to stay grounded. Remember that nothing is ever going wrong. The only thing that makes something feel like it's going wrong is by us having the consciousness of feeling like something is going wrong. We're constantly shifting. And if something feels like, all right, I should be doing something here, then, trust your heart and trust your inner guidance and do what you feel you should be doing, from the guidance of your heart and your soul, realizing we should be doing what we feel, what we want, what we love, and not just doing something because some rules or some type of construct says to do it, Sparkling in the void, blessings from Baraha, blessings Rasadu, blessings. Miss Janae, blessings. Hylax Quar, blessings. Goddess Diamond Millionaires, blessings. Matter of fact, YouTube coming, is starting to be that time for us to create a platform, And matter of fact, and as I'm saying this, realizing everything is about programming our subconscious mind and the inner work. But a part of, as we're doing the inner work and doing the subconscious programming, again, as we become in alignment with our higher self, the higher self that we are, just occupying this bodysuit, as we be more in alignment, we fall in alignment with doing things that help, We may talk on subject matters, because I had to catch myself within my growth, and of course, I still may speak on, you're not trying to overly focus on certain negative aspects, but, having awareness of everything that's going on, because in order to diagnose something or in order to heal something, you have to acknowledge it. So, of course, we want to have more focus on, what's going well in our realm already, but at the same time, we're not trying to stick our head in the sand either and run away from things that obviously needs our attention. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where, again, like that new age vibe, don't look at it, it's negative or this and that. Like if I got a broke leg, and I'd be like, oh, that broke leg is negative, I ain't gonna look at my broke leg. Then that broke leg gonna only get more fucked up, more swollen until I have to amputate that leg, And shit, I might have amputating that leg, even might have me transition or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Due to me ignoring something because it was negative, you know what I'm saying? In order to fix that leg, gotta pay attention to it. And again, matter of fact, blessings to the people who have or had the Serious Times YouTube channel. The Serious Times YouTube channel got turned off and canceled. I came about this when I heard Brother Rich and them speak on it on a video. But us get to a place where we moving in on creating our own platforms and just connecting socially in general. Even connecting more face to face. Shout out to Miss Cara Butterfly for the beautiful event on the 26th. Definitely check out her next event and make sure you're there for whatever she's got planned next. Definitely a beautiful event. But us connecting more and creating our own platforms. Again, because they canceled that, and that was a channel that had the Bobby Hemmett videos, things of this nature. Matter of fact, and as I'm saying that, I need to save some of my videos. And matter of fact, to put that out there, like I pay somebody give me like if one of y'all out there is a supercomputer tech person and got some hard drive with room or something like that, like, and again, I send you a donation to pay, whatever the case may be. Like if somebody had a way to save like all my videos for me, in some way, form, or fashion, because I realize some things I'm not gonna do myself, even though I can do, and why not, allow for somebody to receive a donation for doing some type of work like that. But I definitely, somebody give me an estimate how much it would cost to save like 1,000 videos from YouTube. But yeah, stepping into that realm, remember that we are blending all aspects of our being, and blended it all together with clarity, because I think about sometimes, we go on these psychedelic journeys, and these psychedelic journeys give us these strong insights from our higher self, where it almost like pulls us away from our humanity and has us off balance. But realizing like, hey, that was an insight to your higher self, but, again, it's a balance with, balancing your higher self and grounding your higher self within this bodysuit. Yes, it is temporary, but again, you still want to be able to operate within this bodysuit, within this realm, you know what I'm saying? Just like if you go to, the way they display like NASA going to the moon, the astronaut suit needs to be intact in order for them to go to the moon, you know what I'm saying, and do something, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to keep your bodysuit intact so your spirit could be able to do the work, or should I say your soul should be able to do the work. The spirit is almost like the willpower of the soul in essence, that fiery action in essence, and that's why the spirit is correlated with fire in essence. But so although we may have quote unquote out of this world realizations, it's still to be applied in a pragmatic, earthly manner. And when I say pragmatic, not in a human moralistic manner in that sense, we're moving away from the moralistic, like, human moralistic, and realizing like, wait, we're guys that have been asleep, and everything they've been preaching and teaching in this realm, it goes against our true being, you know what I'm saying? So we breaking down the systems that go against, our God energy, basically, because if I'm a being that's not tapped into that energy, I'm going to be telling you, oh no, you're not, like, quit trying to say you're tapped into the God energy. You're just like me, you know what I'm saying? Like this and that. Again, just like this bodysuit, the brain has a function, the heart has a function, the liver has a function. Each aspect of this bodysuit has a unique function while in this earthly plane with, this bodysuit. Of course, the spirits that occupy the cells within my body are interconnected, but while occupying my bodysuit, they're in certain areas that have a specific task. You know what I'm saying? And if my liver was all in the clouds like la li la li la, I'm in the astral planes all the time, this and that. And again, not to say that we shouldn't be tapped in, but again, we also are in this realm of reality. Now is the vibrate. Now is the only thing that exists. Right now, if you're watching this, you're in a meat suit right now, you know what I'm saying? So, it's being at peace with that while still understanding that it is temporary, you know what I'm saying? Again, like driving a car, you know what I'm saying? it's temporary. You know, you're only gonna be driving that car for so long. You know, but you still make sure you change the oil and it has gas so you could go farther than just around the block. You know what I'm saying? So again, as I'm saying, you know, having these outer world experiences and grounding them, you know, not grounding them to a place of getting yourself stuck in this matrix, but, you know, again, when we talk about grounding and being your bodysuit, is with an understanding that this is temporary. It's just that though, you know, again, right now you're operating with this bodysuit, so it's about grounding your energy within this bodysuit so you could do whatever it is that your soul came down here to do. You know, this is a game, you know, that we chose to come down into. And I know, you know, it constantly gets to those places of like, damn, but I don't remember this shit. Why I don't remember, you know? Because that's a part of the, you know, that aspect, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we by getting mad at something external, you know what I'm saying, we're only, you know, giving our power away and, you know, and not standing in our accountability as a soul, you know, as well. But, you know, it's like we created this situation for ourselves. And if you watched them, if somebody told you about the movie before you watched it, you're going to be like, oh, fuck, I don't even want to watch it no more. You know what I'm saying? Or if somebody gave you every little detail to San Andreas before you played it, then it's like, shit, it won't even be exciting when you go to do the boards because somebody done told you what each board consists of and what you got to do on your mission. So it's nothing surprising you. You know, which means your experience is dull because you have nothing, you know everything about it. You already saw everything coming. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, that's what the, you know, the fool card in the tarot deck, you know, the Forrest Gump energy. You know what I'm saying? Stepping into the unknown. He on that cliff, you know, like, you know, all he got, you know, minimalized, just got his little bag and he about to step off, you know. Almost like that Sagittarius energy too, like expanding on the spiritual, you know, growth, you know, in essence. You know, it could also, you know, got that little white dog bomb. Could also represent the Orion energy or the Babaluaye / Lazarus energy, you know what I'm saying, coming from the dead, you know, which is also connected to the Papa Legba energy. You know, and coming from that triple darkness, the void, you know, the zero, coming from the void, the fool, you know. And they have a Zen story where, you know, where the teacher was, you know, he filled up the cup of, like somebody came in to learn about Zen, but they already had like a prejudgment about it. And when they got there, the Zen master was pouring that person some tea. And they kept pouring it even though the cup was over full. And the man was like, wait, hold on, you know, you're overfilling my cup. He was like, well, yeah, you know, that's what's happening right now with you having a you know, assumption about Zen already. You know, you coming into this situation with a full cup in essence. So how can I pour some, you know, some Zen or pour some information into your cup when you already got like a predisposed, you know, assumption about the situation, so therefore you won't be able to intake any knowledge of the Zen if you already got some assumption about it, you know what I'm saying? But again, like Forrest Gump didn't have no assumptions, you know, he didn't know what he was stepping into in every situation, you know, like he didn't know that people in the South didn't want black people to be with white people, but you know, that didn't stop him from being friends with Bubba, helping picking up, I think that was Ruby Bridges, you know, because he was in, you know, historic situations all the time. But, you know, like Forrest wasn't paying attention to that, you know. He didn't know that his name came from the KKK Grandmaster. He's like, you know, my name came from the Grandmaster. The people used to wear them things, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just the fool, but, you know, just enjoying life. And the reason why his life was able to, you know, expand on that level because he always had an empty cup, you know what I'm saying, like the fool going on the journey, like us coming from the triple darkness, being the no thing and forgetting ourselves in order to have experience, you know, dropping down into the triple darkness. But, you know, blessings, y'all. What else? Yeah. Making sure, you know, we tapping into the dream realm as much as possible, you know, to the best of our abilities, you know, because I realize for myself not to be mad at myself or, you know, to to be hard on myself about it, but at the same time, you know, I do want to tap into that realm a little more. But seeing how I get insights, you know, insights without, you know, dreaming heavy, I still, because when I thought about it, I'm like, shit, people who actually dream, you know, more than me still get insights from my videos, even though I might not, you know, always be vividly in the dream realm, you know. Because, again, my clear cognizance is very strong, so I get little insights just come down, you know, during the day, you know, that kind of keeps me up to speed in essence. But blessings, y'all. I see a lot of y'all coming through. A friendly giant, what's up, Shantae, Yasmina, blessings. Melinda, Sky Designs, blessings. The Sean G47, blessings. Alright. Yep. Appreciate you, sparkling the void. Hey, sparkling in the void. Hey, in that triple darkness, and no coincidence that, you know, the triple darkness, you know, the symbol in essence that's over like the tree of life. You know, it's like the Wi-Fi sign. The triple darkness, the three trimesters, you know, within the womb of our mother, our mother creating a whole universe inside, you know. There's nothing inside our mother's womb, and then all of a sudden we just come bones, skin, consciousness, all that, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere, from out of the triple darkness. You know, as above, so below, as within, so without, you know. Our life within these human bodysuits display the creational story, you know what I'm saying? From darkness, let there be light, you know? Is that for a melanated person to be egotistical about who they are? No. But it's definitely for you not to be ashamed or feel bad because you're learning about yourself. And, you know, when I say learn about yourself, you know, it's learning about all aspects of yourself. You are a soul on the human experience. And you gotta learn what happened on your human experience as well, you know, to see what's going on for yourself as a soul, you know. And realizing too, you know, some traditions that we once, you know, been holding on to are gonna become outdated, and you know, we're gonna be using, you know, certain aspects from the ancestors, again, us, you know, the ancestors reincarnated, you know, some aspects of, you know, the ancestors that we are keeping up with, but then there's certain aspects that's changing, or more so changing like it was way, you know, again, like the Atlantis, Lemurian times, and, you know, before that, but we shifting back into, you know, change, you know, again, it's just a constant cycle of, you know, through the dark ages and then awaken ages or light ages, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and each age, you know, it's like the same thing, because we'll come to a point, again, well, when it's time to go in the dark ages, you know, we're going to have to prepare for that, you know, and be aware to go back into that stage, you know. And some may be like, oh shit, you know, like that's bad to go back into the dark ages, or that's bad to move into the new earth, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all on your perception of, you know, what you feel is good, bad, right, or wrong, you know. That there's again, you're here for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And again, it's not for us to try to force no lessons or teachings on anybody, because then we're basically like enabling or stopping somebody from learning on their own soul journey. You know, everybody's on their unique soul journey, you know, and we got to heal ourselves and deal with ourselves on our journey first and foremost. And then, like, as we, you know, heal ourselves, that energy will trickle out into, you know, what we're doing automatically, you know. Video. Oh. Dang, this thing keep acting all funny. Blessings. What's up, y'all? Miss Tija. Blessings Queen. Charlie Brown. Mr. J Pick. What's up, my brother? Pretty Girl 13-2. What's up? I Am Goddess 3 blessings. And that's another thing too, y'all. We basically fell asleep in our dream, you know what I'm saying? And think about that. Again, like, if I create a dream, you know, I'm a god and I create a dream world. And I create a temporary dream world and I create some characters like Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo, let's just say for instance. You know, Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo only exist within my dream realm that I created, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and let's just say for experience, I choose to go into my dream realm that I created. And then when I go into that, I'm awakened, and then I create a situation where, all right, I'm awake within my dream, but then I actually fall asleep within my own dream. And so as I fall asleep, you know, Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo, like, oh shit, you know, the creator fell asleep. You know, and as the creator, you know, falling asleep, like shit, we could run things or try to run things while the creator, you know, going to sleep in this dream realm, you know. So Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo find out all the aspects of what the creator put into creating them, you know what I'm saying, and start to manipulate some little rules and create such a structure and a system or a governmental, you know what I'm saying, but they create a situation that looks similar to what the creator, you know, put together to create them. So when the creator wakes up within the dream, you know, and he comes across these little rules and constructs, you know, it'll make that creator feel like, all right, these things seem like it's somewhat, you know, like something, you know, that I resonate with, but not all the way because it's been manipulated a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo created some, you know what I'm saying, again, all kind of shit that they felt should pop off in the dream realm. But again, they only exist within the dream realm, and they create a system to make things seem like the dream realm is the only real realm, you know? Like, all right, before they wake up, let's make this situation seem like the dream realm is the only real realm, you know? And that's what we're dealing with right now, is Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo trying to make us believe that, you know, that they created us, or that we all, everything is interconnected, yes. But it's different levels to, you know, consciousness and beings within this realm of reality, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, again, a lot of little situations try to make you feel shame about knowing yourself, you know? Like anything that try to stop you from knowing about yourself, you know? Again, like I tell people, I ain't saying that people who, you know, that don't focus on because some people want to dabble into history, but only just go so far back. Like, oh, we just go to the Hindu pantheon, or, you know, like, you know, they go to little areas not far back, and they don't want to tap into the, like, books that Gerald Massey wrote, you know, about Kemet, you know, and proving certain aspects about Kemet, or, you know, or Rudolf Steiner books, or just, you know, I think about this book, Celestial Ship of the North, you know, that was banned in 1993, you know. It's like, you know, actions speak louder than words, you know, and it just gets to a point where, you know, we gotta be accountable for setting healthy boundaries and having discernment to say, like, hey, you know, no matter if this person's smiling or whatever, it seems like they're always present a situation that don't allow for me to really know who I am when I'm still not really knowing who I am, you know. Like, and two, when they teaching me these modalities of meditation and chakras and stuff like this, it's not to technically know myself as much as just to know about just the chakras or just the crystals, and not know how to apply it to awaken your God within, and know that you are a creator within your own dream realm, you know what I'm saying? Again, because as you tap into your God energy, you're going to automatically be at peace and one with this plane of existence, you know? Again, although temporary, yes, we are connected to this bodysuit, just like, again, like cells, you know, in our body, you know what I'm saying, you know, are connected to the wholeness of the bodysuit, you know what I'm saying, and in unison with the bodysuit, you know. But you know, that's the whole aspect. So you know, because some people may make it sound like, oh, it's like about the individual. Like, no, you know, again, like I gotta help myself and deal with myself in order to be of service to my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, just realizing to not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. And again, right now, you know, it's still a situation, and you can't. That's another thing why, you know, not letting your heart weigh heavier than a feather, and not blaming nobody for what they do. Because for one, you created the situation. It's your dream. You dreamed of like all kind of different races of people. You know, this is your dream. You know, no matter, you know, because again, that's why Christianity painted God as a dictator. So when you go to realizing you are God or connecting with that energy, you know, you have a subconscious programming of feeling like to say you're God is bad, because it's like saying I'm a dictator over everybody, and it's not that, you know what I'm saying? And the God energy is more connected to a motherly energy anyway, you know. It's a balance of the two in essence, but it's, you know, the primordial Shakti energy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's more of a motherly aspect, you know what I'm saying? Again, from that triple darkness, let there be light, you know what I'm saying? Let there be a little light body, you know? But again, that's what I was going to say, you know, certain energies, you know, smiling in your face, but not trying to, like, got the knife in your back and not trying to take it out, like, just smiling like, I'm going to act like I still don't have this knife in your back, and like, I don't want to pull it out. But again, you can't blame, can't blame them. That don't mean let them do that, but I mean, you know, just understanding that, hey, you know, we created this situation, so now it's time for us to awaken and do what we got to do, you know, because as certain beacons of light within this body, you know, within this bigger body in this earthly plane, we are beacons of light, you know, and as we start, you know, being in harmony with our higher self, you know, others will learn from our example, you know what I'm saying, within this realm, you know. Yes, you gotta confront your demons, you know. You ask if you don't confront your demons, how could you know yourself? Yeah, you have to confront your demons, definitely. Yeah, gotta be, you know, gotta be able to confront our demons. Yep, as a matter of fact, boosting the imagination, you know. That's why everything is about suppressing the pineal. Remember, the pineal is not the seat of the soul, the heart is. You know, the pineal gland is a tool within this realm, you know. When they go to talking about the Philosopher's Stone, the Ark of the Covenant, you know, David killing Delilah with that small stone is the pineal, you know, the stone that the builder refused, you know, but, you know, the pineal gland and Jacob's ladder, and Jacob going up into the land of pineal, you know, where they even like I said, they ain't even create no symbology with that. That's straight up, you know what I'm saying, within the Bible, you know, just straight up pineal. Like they ain't even try to, you know, make no sidestep to that, you know. Ye are God's children of the Most High. That comes from Jesus' mouth. So all the Bible thumpers, you know, if you really vibe with Jesus, you know, then ye are God's children of the Most High. Go read your scripture. You know, he was telling you to be, you know, as he is being, like being that beacon of light, you know what I'm saying? Not following anybody, you know what I'm saying? And Selassie did the same thing, like, hey, don't follow me, you know, get like me. Don't follow me, get like me, you know what I'm saying? Like, because by following somebody, you basically giving your soul away, and your Taurus field, you know, will begin to dwindle, and you'll begin to just act off of somebody else's energy, you know what I'm saying, and not your own, you know. But again, to each his own on our growth. As a matter of fact, take what resonate with you, leave what don't, but you know. Hey, matter of fact, out here, Santa Monica, shout out to me, Santa Monica. We out here. Got the dogs going crazy. exercise, create a learn to bypass fear. One brother Coyote blessing. The kids trying to run the house while the parents are going. Project X. Hey, I see you. Yeah, friend of Giant. That's a good analogy too. Definitely. Matter of fact, and that's a lot of us. That's why a lot of us kind of kind of falling into self-sabotaging habits because we stepping into a place that's different. That's why I posted that. And when I make posts on my Instagram, I'm talking to myself too. It ain't like I'm never speaking on things from the realm of like, listen up, y'all. Y'all need to get up on this game or this and that. Like like I'm better or over somebody. Like shit, I'm constantly learning and growing myself, you know what I'm saying? It's a constant shift for myself, so yeah, it's going. That's why again we feeling a little angst, still doing certain little habits, that may be a little self-sabotaging because it's like that lower aspect of us trying to hold on to things being the same, when it's obvious that we about to shift and change. So that aspect of us is just getting a little nervous and edgy because it's about to transition. And think about that it could be a nervous thing, like some people, like my mom, papa, whatever, saw somebody in the family, about to transition, and they gonna experience at some point or some place, some type of little angst and nervousness, and then they gonna have that acceptance, like like all right, it is what it is. It's inevitable that I'm gonna be shifting. You know what I'm saying? Either that or just give in and stay. You know what I'm saying? Like try to hold on to something that's temporary, but that you could try to hold on to something that's temporary, but you'll see how that works. Yeah, Blazer, Blessings, Leonard, Evolutionary. I'm at the coffee leaf or the tea leaf. Whoa, Strap, where you at? 5, what's up, bro? What's up? Yep, accepting all of ourselves, the matter of fact, the sexual aspect, the emotional aspect, the intellectual aspect, like all of that is us, and we want to bring it into one beautiful expression and not try to box ourselves in. Like that's another thing too. It's about us being like that primordial chaos. It's like divine chaotic order. You know what I'm saying? Like it has like an order to it, but it's chaotic. It's like just by trusting our intuition and flowing with our higher self. It's more so stepping to the unknown from the perspective of our lower nature in essence, but our higher self is guiding us. And I say our higher self guiding us as much as we are our higher self, you know what I'm saying? Like, moving through this situation. Listen. Oh, no, I'm on the one on Maine. But what was I about to say? I was talking about being in the moment, but nah, I was talking about it'll come back to me. Oh, the chaos aspect, the divine chaos, and realizing, by being ready to be whatever aspect of yourself, be ready to tell a motherfucker back the fuck up, be ready to give a hug, you gotta be ready to be all that in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Because you are all that, you know what I'm saying? You are no thing, you know what I'm saying, and everything, and you know, in that same essence, you know what I'm saying? Because the no thing, again, like the no thing that's in every atom, in essence, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like 99.9% nothingness in each atom, you know what I'm saying? And that no thing, you know, is quantumly, you know, connected to all, you know. Like we're not all one big glob of, you know, something in that sense, but you know, everything is quantumly interconnected, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, dealing with being that divine chaos, you know? Being ourselves, unconditionally loving ourselves. You know, negativity is for a reason. You know, we came to experience pain and sorrow and laughter and crying, and you know what I'm saying, this is a part of the experience, you know. Think about again where we come from. We come from being one big glob of everything, you know, in essence, you know, and I, for lack of a better word, you know, being a part of that primordial darkness and quantumly being all, you know, all interconnected without no unique individual experience in essence. So we created this experience to have this, you know, to learn about ourselves, because another thing, we are the universe learning about itself, like, you know, and in order for the universe don't have no mirror in essence. So, you know, so it got universal frequencies and different other little aspects, you know, different beings, from the humans to, you know, animals, plant, like, you know what I'm saying, to give different perspectives, you know what I'm saying. And as I'm saying, this is also, again, like a dream realm, like it's, you know, it's all that, not to be, you know, you're not going to be able to conceptualize and intellectualize every aspect of everything, you know, within this realm either, you know. Like some things are just meant to not be explained to our logical mind, you know. But yep, our psyche embodies the triple darkness whenever we aren't thinking. You know, again, shout out to 3 Stacks. Whenever we thinking too much, we removing what's moving, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I wouldn't say your imagination, you know, at least from my perspective. Oh yeah, I'm about to move so y'all could get it together. Yes, please. Yeah. Nah, you good. Yeah, y'all, look, it's closing, y'all, so I'm about to be out. Gotta get my stuff together. I'll probably do another video another time. But peace, y'all. I'm out. Happy now, of course. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Only right now exists. Peace.